Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's a makeup transformation for my sister. So I did makeover on my sister. So if you want to know how I've created this look, then keep on watching. So first, starting with the skincare, I first cleansed her face using the Plum cleansing lotion. So I have applied it on all over her face and then massaged it for some time, and then taking a cotton pad I cleaned everything from her face. So this gives a very fresh face, and all the dirt that is stuck on the pores and all that get cleaned. Next, I took some moisturizer. For moisturizer, I have taken this from Garnier and applied it indoors in her face, and then in circular motion I applied the cream, and this will make sure your face is quite hydrated, and the foundation and all the products you are going to apply are quite dry for your skin, and this will make sure you don't have any patchy skin on your face. Most of the products actually she already have, and whatever she don't have I took it from mine. So for primer, I use this Smashbox primer. This actually gives a very beautiful filter on her skin. Basically, I have applied this on her T-zones and wherever she has a little bit of pores in her face. And next, for foundation, I have used her foundation. This is L'Oreal Infallible, and I have applied it indoors on half of her face to see how the foundation looks on her face. After applying that, I have realized that I need a little bit deeper tone foundation. So I have used this NYX Total Drop foundation and try to blend this on her face. This foundation she bought for winter season, and now it is summer and she is quite tan. I think she has bought one more darker shade foundation for herself because it was quite light for her. It's not for day-to-day use, maybe for heavy like bridal look or any kind of marriage occasion she can wear this, but for day-to-day use she needs a little bit of darker foundation. So after that I have used a concealer. So I've used her Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. This is her shade only, I think light. This is also quite light for her, but yeah, it covered all the dark circles and all the darkness in her face. And using the pointed end of the beauty blender, I have blended the concealer in her face. Next, for setting the under eye concealer, I have used this Makeup Forever HD powder, and using this brush I have gently applied on her under eyes, and basically the areas wherever I have applied the concealer. So in this video you can see me, I am going from left to right, and I was at Kolkata and it was very hot and I was not wearing makeup, and I have tied my hair in a bun so that I don't feel hot. And so next, here I am applying the NYX No Filter powder on all over my face to set the foundation. Next, I am taking this LA Girl Pro concealer in darker shade, and I told her to make a fish mouth face so that I can figure out her cheekbones and apply it on top of her cheekbones. So this is part of contouring her face. I also applied this concealer on her nose and a little bit on her forehead. Here you can see I am telling her where to apply the contouring, how to apply the contouring. And yeah, after applying this darker shade concealer, I used a brush to blend this with the foundation, and I try to move the concealer in the upward direction so that it gives a lift effect. Next, I set this cream contour using a powder. She already had a contour palette, the Maybelline contour palette, Master Chrome contour palette, and using the darkest shade, contour shade, I have set the cream contour, and then taking the blush color, I have applied in the apples of her cheeks. So I told her to smile a little bit so that I can get the apples of her cheeks. For highlighter, I have used this Mary Luminizer, and I have applied it on her cheekbones, in the middle of her nose, in the cupid bow, and literally I was going from left to right and to apply the makeup. Next, for brows, I have used this Wet n Wild brow kit, and she has very long brows, and it is quite dark also. She has very dark hair for her brows, so I have applied very little of the brow powder. She did not need too much intensifying, only the brows are getting covered because of the foundation. I just did little bit of darkening of the brows. Next, for eyes, eyelids, I already have applied some concealer, so I have applied little bit of powder. And then for eyeshadow, I've used this Huda Beauty Rose Gold Edition eyeshadow palette, and using this shade Sandalwood, I have applied it in her crease. She has very beautiful defined crease, so I did not need any much effort to find her crease. Then taking this shade Angelic, which is a very beautiful duochrome shade which has golden and pink in it, I have applied it on her eyelids using a flat brush. Next, taking the shade Bossy, I have applied it on the outer corners of her eye to give it a very beautiful cat eye look. So in this video you can see my son peeping here and there. He was sitting behind only. Next, for highlighting the brow bone, I took the shade Moon Dust and slightly applied it under her brow bones. Next, using this Plum Kajal, I have smoked out her lower lash line. I have applied it messily under her eyes, and then taking the shade Sandalwood, I smudged the lower lash line to get a smoky effect in the lower lash line. Same thing I did for her upper lash line also. I made a thin line for her upper lash line also. Next, using this Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, I told her to apply it for herself on her lashes. Initially we thought of applying false lashes for her, but she has very beautiful natural lashes, her eyes were full, so we skipped that false lash step. Next, for lining her lips, I have used this Color Bar lip liner, and then it went a little bit outside, so I used some concealer to clean the outer edge. Then taking this Chambord lipstick, it's a very beautiful matte lipstick, I have applied for her lips to give a very bold effect. Then using this Makeup Forever Fix and Mist, I have spread in her face so that the makeup stays all day long, and the foundation and the powder, everything mixed together. So that's the finished look. We had a lot of fun making this video. We were chatting so much, and yeah, we have spent 1 hour to do her makeover. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye.